Hey viewers, welcome to VL Astrology. Once again, I'm Vanita Lenka. I'm a Vedic astrologer and I use the Sidereal Zodiac to predict. And today I'm going to be discussing a very important transit which happens every 2 years. That is Mars getting debilitated. Mars, the energy, the source of aggression. Whatever we do, we have to see from Mars the energy, the enthusiasm in us, the initiation. So this planet, when goes into the water sign, so this becomes very emotional. The energy is very nurturing kinds. So you will become sort of a warrior who is like, coming home and is going to be very much connected with his family. So he's not at the war front, but he is definitely going to be very protective about the family, about his own people. Instead of the country, now he's going to be with his own family, right? So he's quite emotional about your surroundings, the people around you, and your action is towards protection about your own family and people and the surroundings. So this is happening on the 10th of May until the 1st of July. This transit is in the sign of Cancer. Cancer, the emotional sign, the fourth sign of the natural zodiac. And here, when in the natural zodiac, we see Cancer sign is the sign where Moon and Venus get Digbala and Mars loses his Digbala because it's a midnight time, actually, and Mars doesn't function. Sun doesn't function in the midnight time, right? So that's the reason they become they lose their strength in this sign of Cancer. Right opposite is the sign where Mars exalts. And that's in the natural zodiac, that's the daytime, the noon time, the peak time. So you are very enthusiastic, you work very hard, and you want to just put in all your efforts and energy towards the outside world. Now, this is the inside world, the invisible half, where Mars is going to be ingressing. And this is going to be giving you a lot of energy towards initiation of things related to your, tasks which were like pending from past 2 years now. You will be actually completing them. Just go back and see in June, July 2021, or maybe, June, July 2019. So something similar every 2 years, happens, and then it's either the culmination time or initiation time. But you become very emotional, so you can just check yourself that how things were 2 years back. So this Mars is going to be ingressing the three nakshatras of Punarvasu, Pushya, and Ashalesha, ruled by Jupiter, Saturn, and Mercury. And as you know, right now they all are forming a connection in the sky any which ways. Jupiter is in the sign of Mars, and that's a partial exchange between Mars and Jupiter, because Jupiter is the nakshatra lord of Punarvasu. So till the 16th of May, from the 22nd of April till the 16th of May, this Mars is going to be in the nakshatra ruled by Jupiter. So this is a very pious energy. So you will be channelizing your energies towards education or towards enhancing and uplifting yourself. Then we are having Pushya Nakshatra transit of this Mars from the 16th of May till the 8th of June. Now, this is Saturn's energy. Saturn is also aspected by this Mars in the sign of Aquarius from the sign of Cancer. So this Mars is directly connected with Saturn also. So this is going to be giving you a lot of upliftment in whatever you do, whatever you perform, and you're going to be having a very serious approach towards it again. And Ashalesha is the ruler is Mercury, and from 8th of June till the 1st of July, this is the time when Mars will be in the sign of Cancer, and towards the end will be in the Gandanta zone also. Till the time it goes to the Ketu's nakshatra in Leo sign, say after 4-5 days, it will gain the energy in the Leo sign. That's again, transition energy, fire, and fiery, water to fire, and Mars being fiery energy into the fiery sign. So next transit is going to be very, very strong, because that's the time when Saturn will be looking at this Mars. So Mars is going to be forming a connection with Jupiter and Saturn again in the Leo sign also. So this is a very beautiful time, I would say, because you are going to be actually getting some events, major events happening because of the continuation for 2 months, this Jupiter and Saturn connectivity. And then we have Mercury's also transiting through the sign of Aries. Again, Mercury is forming a connection with this Mars also. So your communication is going to be very much towards emotional side right now. You're going to be thinking about caring of your own family, your people, and you will be making certain decisions emotionally right now. You're going to be having a guided approach towards your decisions and actions now. And I hope you can hear me, because this is a live video. And this is also going to be giving you some kind of defensiveness now. It's going to be giving you a lot of passive aggressive behavior. Sometimes what happens, you tend to speak up in aggression. You don't keep anything to yourself. But here, Mars in Cancer will give you a passive aggression. You will not be able to emote yourself better. So something which is going to be giving you some, energies towards, where you are going to be having a lot of, a defensive approach also towards your family and towards your own self as well. And there is a need to express your desires. What are your basic needs, so maybe, towards more towards the drive towards, attaining the things, the goals that you have set. So now you will be actually thinking about them in a very emotional manner. You will be more nurturing kinds. You will be more sensitive kinds also. You will have a very pinpointed approach towards doing certain things. And you will definitely be getting the results also towards positive, for sure. You'll be more assertive also. So just enjoy this transit, because this is going to be giving you, like how you can make personal choices, and you will not be worried about or will be thinking about what others are thinking. And, you will be actually taking everybody together with you also, along with the with your own self, your own approach towards attaining the goals. So it is not it is going to be a collective thing, whatever you will do. So this is a good transit, I would say. Overall, this is a action time in a very nurturing and a very emotional manner, and you're going to be having a lot of intensity towards doing things in a very refined manner also at the same time, because this is the Cancer sign. Cancer sign is the the first transitional from water to the to the fiery energy sign. So this is going to be initiation of things, will lead to initiation of things also later. And stay grounded. Don't be too much inclined towards doing things which require make you get into some unfavorable kind of a position. So just be logical also at the same time, because Mercury is Nakshatra when this Mars is. So you really need to be very logical. Anyhow, this is what things are going to be leading. So the best would be to do Hanuman Chalisa, recite Hanuman Chalisa, and also you can chant Om Mangalaya Namaha. This is a very good and a very favorable mantra that you can chant. Okay, and you can be very much inclined towards meditation also. Your action is such that you become very meditative, intuitive during this time also. So be more nurturing, be more caring, and be more towards the where you are actually getting to connect with your own self, your own childhood actually. Okay, when Mars is in the fourth sign of the natural zodiac, it becomes very much inclined towards past. You will be revisiting past again and again, I would say. All right. So this is what this Mars energy in the Cancer sign is going to be taking us through. So let me start sharing and predicting about the 12 ascendants, moon signs, or the Dasha sign wise prediction. That is that you have to make the Dasha or the Antardasha If it is a long dasha, if it is sun dasha, then you can just see sun dasha where sun is, and then make sun your, suppose sun is in Libra, so make Libra your first house and see where other planets are transiting. Or if you are in a long dasha of Venus, then it's a 20 years long dasha, so you have to go to the Antardasha. Suppose you are in Venus Jupiter Dasha, so make Jupiter where you Jupiter, suppose Jupiter is in Leo sign, so make Leo your first house and see where the transit positions are happening. So that will give you better results. I have seen, and I don't want to just confine myself to Ascendant and Moon only. Okay, coming to explanation towards how the chart looks like. It's very important to see the chart also, and the pictorial definition of this transit. So please let me know if the screen is sharing. All right. So as you can see, let me show it to you here. So Mars is going to be in the 4th sign of the natural zodiac, where it is going to be debilitated. Now, can you see it is going to be aspecting Saturn, and Jupiter is all through going to be in the sign of Aries. So there is, such a strong connectivity which is forming between Mars, Saturn, and Jupiter again. And Punarvasu Nakshatra, that is a partial exchange again. And this also is going to be one more thing I wanted to share with you was that check the condition of Libra and Pisces also. Now, there's another technique that I'm going to be adopting today. So you have to check this, because from the first sign, this is the 4th. So take 4th places away from here where Mars is. And from the 8th, the 2nd sign of ruled by Mars, this is the 9 places away transit. Okay, so go to the 9 places away from the Mars's position and see how the condition of Pisces sign is in your chart. So those areas will get impacted even more. Libra sign, any which ways, will get impacted because Mars is looking here, but my technique is different. Here I'm adopting that from its rulership, count the status of this, where it comes to be. So from the Aries sign, it is 4 houses away. So count furthermore 4 houses. And from Scorpio, it is the 9th house. So count 9 houses away. So every time I bring about new techniques, as you all know, so I will be incorporating this technique in my predictive also. So when I'm doing the prediction, I'll be considering the sign Libra and Pisces, and will be mixing and blending the energies in the predictive as well. And you will have to tell me if that matched up or not. All right. So to start with, let's start with Aries natives first. One second. So don't feel restless or uneasy if you're not able to express yourself because of this energy of Mars in Aries. Okay. So let me write Aries here. Okay. So for Aries, this transit is happening over your 4th house. And here it is going to be giving you the results related to 4th house energy, that you will be more into physical activity at home front. There can be emotional problems that could arise, triggered by subconscious memories of the past, some painful experiences. So you have to be cautious about that. Family problems and disputes can come up. There can be that there are certain litigation, loans that you have to actually work through. You have to take care of your health also, because it is going to be giving you some kind of irritability related to your lower abdominal region also. So you have to take care of your health completely. And there is a possibility that you get into some partnership business also, and maybe some family business. So make sure that you have all the documentation done intact. And there is a possibility of isolating yourself also. Maybe travels overseas is also manifested during this time. If at all you have been thinking about it, that I have to shift out, I have to shift out, I have to go to the foreign land. So now is the time, maybe you will be getting through that as well. And there is a possibility that you get into occult sciences, because it's the eighth lord. So you might be having some kind of, inclination to learn astrology also. Could be that you are going to be having some kind of connectivity with the foreigners or foreign lands, and you make some decisions related to the foreign countries also, some foreign connectivity also. There is a possibility that your friends just get a little aggressive, and they part ways with you also, because Mars is looking at your 11th house. Take care of your mother's health also, because Saturn is in the 8th house from 4th, and Mars is there. So there is a lot of negative energy which is forming in the 4th house. So take care of your health, your mother's health for sure. And you should not lose temperament, or you might lack expression with your partner also. Ketu is as it is there in this Libra sign, and Mars is looking here. So it's double the impact of aggression, but passive aggression. And also Mars will, be giving you lack of sleep also here. So make sure that you, to avoid stress, have some, something, more water intake, or, you just have some cool things, make some cool drinks, or, maybe something to do with your, maybe, you can just have some, you can apply on your forehead saffron also. It will give you a soothing impact. Or you can wear silver also in your, around your neck or in your wrist if you want to, or your ring. You can just drink water from the silver cup. That is also going to give you some calming and soothing effect. Okay. And recite Hanuman Chalisa. That's the best thing that I can give anybody. Nothing works better than that. That's the best remedy, and it will give you some kind of pacifying and some calming impact also. Coming to the next one, that is Taurus. Okay, one second. Okay, Taurus natives. So for Taurus natives, this transit of Mars is happening in the third house. Third house Mars is considered to be good, actually. It gives you courage and strength to make decisions. And, you are involved with some type of professional and corporate communication also. There can be some issues related to contracts and agreements. If at all you're looking for some PR, visa, etc. So this might bring about complications. So be careful about all of that. And there is a possibility to have some short trips, journeys, related to your work and business also. There is quite a lot of interest in sports activity during this time. You will feel that you want to just, do certain activities which involve, maybe you're joining some military, army, defense, so you're just working on yourself. And there can be that you are getting connected with some media. You might just get involved in some media related issues also. There is a possibility that you are having some conversations with people who are, maybe violating the rules, and you get very agitated. Maybe some road rage, etc. also can happen. So be careful about all of these. Don't get involved in these kinds of things. And also there can be that you are going to be getting closer to your siblings, connecting with your friends, with your neighbors. That is also quite possible. And it is going to be giving you some good communication skills also. And this can bring about some jealousy also, actually, because of the third house connectivity in the subconscious mind. You have that why this person is doing well, why that person is not communicating the way I wish to with me. So all of that also runs through your head, and there is a possibility. And also, with the fourth aspect on the sixth house, you feel a little uncomfortable around the work also. And Mars is looking at your 10th house as well. So there will be a lot of workload that will suddenly increase, and that might cause some irritability here and there as well. And there can be some heated arguments. Maybe you can be down with fevers, especially when it is Pushya Nakshatra. So be careful about your health. I've given the dates in the beginning part, so please do hear that as well. Your employees might ditch you. They might just, be unreliable. So you have to be cautious about your relationship with them. And you have to be very careful while driving also. This might give you, problems in, you're accident prone, I would say, because it's looking at Ketu, and this brings about issues here and there as well. Also, there is a possibility of joining a group right now, a group or group classes or teamwork. You want to do things in a team, but you're not getting that kind of support. But for sure, this is the time when you will be encouraged to do things which are actually very much innovative, something new, something big you're going to be innovating. So which is a good thing about this Mars is ingress. You're action oriented, yet you are not getting the kind of opportunity you are looking for. So just lie low, whatever you have, just keep it in your hand, and don't trust anybody blindly. Okay. Coming to the next sign, that is Gemini. Let me write it here. So for Gemini, this is the second house transit. Second house is food, finance, family. So you are going to be very much attached to your family right now, and your ambition is towards the goal is towards acquiring more money, possessions. You want to put effort, channelize your efforts towards that more now, and you want to achieve them as well, and you want to actually satisfy your ego. Okay, you can be going in for impulsive purchases also, so make sure that you are not going overboard in all those areas. It can bring about some difficulty in relationships also. There can be that you are in your sexual desires are intensifying, and your emotional desires are actually also taking a toll on your mental setup. So you have to strike a balance. Don't be overindulgent. It can provoke jealousy. It can provoke some kind of sexual frustrations also. And this will bring about some kind of some kind of arrangement at home front, that you are going to be having some religious ceremonies, or you're going to be performing some rituals during this time. And this will bring about a lot of transformation within you also. This might bring about some difficulties regards to your children. So take care, listen out, hear them out. What exactly are they going through? Don't ignore what the children are actually trying to convey to you. And there can be that you are having some sports activity, so you're involved in, maybe you're going for trekking, you're going for some bike riding, or some kind of competition which involves sports activities. So be careful about that also. It is very essential that you follow the safety rules during this time, because this is not the that kind of a favorable transit for all of that also. It might bring about some aggression in your love and romance, and quite heartbreaking event can also happen. See, I'm not going to be giving you only sugar-coated readings. There can be good results also, as well as the bad results you can feel as well. And this might bring about impulsive spending. So you have to be careful about what you be mindful when you're spending. Okay, it can give you some kind of speech related issues, also dental problems as well. So make sure that you look after yourself well. At the work front, you might get a lot of work to do. You're just overloaded with work, and it could bring about some new policies which might just upset you at the work front. It will be a good time to get connected with people who are going to be supportive of you. There can be some conflicts in the business matters or the professional front. Your ego has to be toned down, rather than just following anything that you are just doing. Please listen to the technique again. I have just mentioned that from Aries and Scorpio, these are the two signs which Mars rules. So when you count from Aries, this is the fourth house. So from fourth, count again 4. So we reach Libra. And from Aries, from Scorpio, this is the 9 houses away. This Mars is ingressing. So count 9 houses from Cancer, you reach Pisces. So check the condition of Libra and Pisces in your horoscope also. They are also going to get impacted. So for Gemini natives, your 10th house, you are going to be channelizing a lot of energy towards work right now, towards children. These two areas are going to absorb the energy, your family, your children, and your work. These three areas you're going to be actually putting a lot of effort right now, and you will be very emotional about all these areas. Maybe there can be complications in these areas. In your romance, there can be a breakup, or somebody from the past comes into your life, because it's Libra sign. Libra sign any which ways is active because Mars is looking here, but this technique is different that I'm adopting. Please don't confuse yourself with the Arud thing. This is not the Aruda. I'm just incorporating this because it is going to be effective with this transit specially, okay? Or the transit which two signs, one planet rules. So this you can try in your horoscope also, how it is matching up. Suppose you have a Jupiter here already, or or any other planet in Pisces, so this will be impacting you even more, okay? In relation to that planet. Coming to the next sign, that is Cancer. It's a very simple technique, similar to the Arura, but it is not Arura I'm talking about. So for Cancer, this is the transit in your first house. And this first house thing is going to be giving you a lot of impulsiveness, or you can be very, very emotionally charged up right now. It can bring about a lot of changes in your personality also. You will yourself be surprised that, what happened to you. Suddenly you have become very emotional towards your family, towards your friends, towards your mother, and towards your father also, because of Pisces sign in the 9th house. So as I said in my technique, so this is going to be giving you a lot of encouragement in doing things. There is a lot of drive in you to do and complete the tasks and get connected with your own family and people. And this is going to be giving you some unfinished projects which you are going to be achieving, which you have not been able to achieve from past 2 years. If you have started something, go back and check in June, July 2021. What did you start? Now is the time when you will get the energy is getting active in these zones, and you're going to be getting the results. You will be accomplishing those results. See, Mars in the first house, gives a lot of headaches. It gives a lot of restlessness, uneasiness also, impulsiveness also, aggression also. But this is a passive aggression. You'll not be able to emote yourself. You will not be able to express your anger, your aggression. But at the same time, this is giving you an opportunity to connect with people. It is giving you to accomplish the goals that you have set. So it's a very positive time for that reason also. Purchasing of property, selling of property, taking some adventure trips, getting into some sports activity. All of that is going to also be part of this, or the highlight of this transit of Mars in the first house. You'll be quite you'll be quite stimulated, and initiation you will be taking up initiations, initiating something new, something big right now. And this is going to be giving you a lot of egocentric approach also at the same time. But you have to be mellowing down on that aspect, because Mars is in Cancer sign, and it'll be in Gandanta also, remember, towards the end of the transit. So it will be in Mercury's Nakshatra in Ashalesha. I've given you the dates, 8th of June till the 1st of July. So say 2-3 days before the ending of this, and 2-3 days after, it moves into the Leo sign. So it is again forming a connection over there, because Saturn and Jupiter are going to be looking at Leo sign. So there is a lot of energy there also. And this might bring about some connection and, strong connectivity right now with your parents. And maybe they are going to be helpful. They're going to be supportive of you. You might be getting into some educational stream. You might be taking up some foreign land trips. This is going to be a very positive time for accomplishing the goals that you have set. Any kind of sports activity is also possible. Do not at any cost get involved in any kind of politics. People can frame you, and then you can just be getting involved in that limelight in the negative sense. So be careful about that. But it is going to be very positive for the student natives also. And if you are planning any journeys, any trips to the foreign lands, this is going to be a positive time for that also. Book your tickets. Okay. Coming to the next sign, that is Leo. So for Leo natives, this transit is happening over your 12th house. Now, in the 12th house, it is going to be giving you a lot of, psychological impulses. This is though a very passive kind of an energy. It is not too much of aggressive energy, but at the same time, you're going to be contemplating on many things right now. You're getting that chance to understand your psychological impulses. What exactly is your energy? Where you stand? What is it that is causing a lot of frustration to you till now? You're going to be contemplating on all of that. You have communicated with somebody and now you're regretting, maybe, that why did I do this? You have made some decisions which you are regretting. So all of that you will be going through, and there is a very investigative kind of a feeling. Investigative about what did I do in the past? Where did I miss out some things? All this, or maybe you're in the self denial mode. You're not accepting whatever is happening in your life. And maybe your siblings are going overseas. They're going to be drifting apart from you physically or mentally. You're feeling quite um, restless and uneasy because of that also. This is a very good time for manifesting yourself in the form of manifesting good things also. Maybe foreign lands, shifting out from the place where you are, or maybe changing yourself, transforming yourself towards a better person also. This is a very positive time for getting in touch with your inner self right now in depth, because this is also the time when you will be eliminating the conflicts of ego. So when you let go of the ego, then you just come out of that jealousy, that all the negatives, and you grow. So this is also a very good time to um, help yourself in the in that growth in those areas. Also, it is good for financial growth. Okay, it is going to be like you will be working on the joint finances right now. How you can be in that team where you're working through the financials for the company you're working for, or the organization, or self-employed also. So you're going to be really working on your financial growth, how you can be more fundamentally correct and technically correct to make more money. Maybe you'll be getting in touch with the experts, and the experts will definitely be helping you. Your partner might become very serious about growth and money matters, and will be inclined to attaining the success that partner is looking for. This is also going to be giving you a lot of contracts right now. You're going to be getting into the contractual job, or contractual some kind of contractual agreements. This is the time when you will have sexual encounters more. This is a transformative time for you. Even sexual encounters might just transform you. It happens. So this is the time to know the inner knowing, how you can be better off, and how you can grow from the ordinary to extraordinary. Very important transit. Don't take it lightly, because even if a transit which is a short transit can bring about a lot of energy in your life, a lot of energy in your life. And moon definitely is the ruler of this sign. Dispositor lord is moon. So you will feel the results very quickly. 1 minute you will be very moody, you will be very adaptable also. It'll be like quick. The results will be very quick, and every day everything will be different. The mood will be different. Okay, so it's you who has to work on these zones and these areas. In case you're thinking of selling off your property, you can maybe you can have some disturbances here and there related to your health, fevers, or cough, cold. That is quite likely. But and also not good for litigation, legal matters. It might bring about some complication in the legal matters also. So be careful, watch out. Things will definitely subside, will settle once you understand your inner thing. What is the inner knowing, as we say. Okay, so it will bring about a lot of changes in you and your professional career and your work also, whatever you are doing. Okay. So this is something which you really have to work through. Shubha Gupta is asking how to save relationship. See, Saturn is there. See, whenever for Cancer and Leo signs, the opposite sign is Saturn. So you don't expect too much from the partner. The partner is very indifferent, or the partner is very detached. You can't expect an emotional partner for yourself, because you yourself might be very emotional. So the best thing that you can do about the relationship is that let the partner be detached, or maybe you become emotional. Don't expect too much from the partner, that why I'm not getting that kind of reciprocation. Okay. But surely the horoscope has to be studied here. We cannot decide just on the basis of the transit. But yes, if I look at Cancer sign, I look at Leo sign, I know that there is something which is amiss here, because of the Saturn right opposite, which is the opposite energy for Sun and Moon. Okay. Because in the tales, in the stories, Sun is the father of Saturn. So and Saturn actually was the one who actually even cast his his vision, or his cast his eye on Sun was actually blemished. So that's the reason Sun and Saturn, they don't get along well with each other. So one must actually understand the gravity of the other person, the depth that the other person has. So this will give you peace, and you will carry on well in your relationship. And also, it's the sixth lord after all. Sixth lord and seventh lord is ruled by Saturn. So there is a complication any which ways for Leo people. So you have to be adaptable, accept the person the way he is or she is. Okay. So that you are in a better space. All right. And what else? Well, I missed the track. No, it's okay. So we have to be, and there can be some sleep disorder also with the Mars in the 12th house. So have Saunf, that is the fennel seeds, before sleeping. You'll feel better. Drink water in a silver cup. You will feel better also. Okay. Coming to the next sign, that is Virgo. So for Virgo natives, this transit is happening over your 11th house. So 11th house energy is about group, or the teamwork, or the friends that you're moving around in, the circle you're moving around in. So you will get attracted to doing things for others now. You're more inclined in the teamwork. You are a good leader right now. You should actually impart your knowledge, whatever you have learned, to the people around you. You should actually be supportive of them. And there is a possibility that you are going to be very innovative. You're going to be very productive during this time. And you're going to be having some kind of encouraging words for everyone. You're going to be helping your family also. You're going to be uplifting your financial growth. You're going to be working through that. There is a possibility that you are going to be meeting a potential partner also. Emotionally, you are going to be very much inclined to get in touch with people who are going to be giving you that emotional support also. There is a possibility that you are going to be having some kind of meetings with the people who are into maybe the experts who are into financials, or who are dealing in the finances, trade. So you are going to be having a lot of connection with the material self also right now. So you're going to be obviously achieving those kinds of goals. What you have actually been expecting from others, you're going to be meeting such people who are going to be helping you out with these kinds of things also. There can be a good time for partnership business, if at all you're looking for that. This is a good time for making compromises in your marriage, in your relationships also. And if you're thinking of parting ways already, this might bring about that split also. I would suggest that wait for some time, because Jupiter has just transited through the Aries sign, which is ruled by Mars. So give it some time. Give one more chance to your relationship. It will definitely get better. And this will bring about some major changes in your personality also because of that. Your family is going to be very supportive of you. Remember, if at all you're doing anything which is, because there is a lot of now maleficence attached to your sixth house, you must take care of your health. You must take care of your, organize yourself, I would say. That's a very important remedy, for yourself. If you really want to come out of the mess that you're in, organize, be meticulous, be more involved in workouts, look after your health. The diet that you're having is not good. You're already having problems in speech, in your mouth region. So you must take care of your, because if you have problems in your mouth, it will give you troubles in your stomach for sure. So you have to, everything is connected in our body, everything. So you must take care of your health during this transit for sure. All right. And also one more thing I wanted to share with you was because Mars is going to be also giving you the results of the, let me see, your older siblings might need some medical attention, so make sure that you are looking after your older siblings also. Okay. The best thing is that you can do is recite the chant related to Mercury to strengthen yourself. When your Lagnesh gets strong, then everything falls in place. So chant Om Ganganapataye Namo Namaha. Okay, that will give you a some relief. Coming to the next sign, that is Libra. Libra. All right. So for Libra natives, I'm waiting for some Libras here to shout out. So for Libra natives, there is a transit which is happening of Mars in the 10th house of yours. So 10th house energy is basically, about how you can get rid of the conflicts at the workplace. This is going to increase the workload. In fact, you're going to be very dynamic at the workplace. You're going to be very emotionally attached to your work also. You will be getting a lot of offers also now, if at all you're looking for. And this brings about good connection with the people at the workplace. You're going to be traveling also. This is going to be bringing about a lot of changes in your life right now. It is going to be changing your personality altogether. This is also, about your first house thing. It is going to be making you very, suddenly very aggressive, aggressive towards what? Not negative sense. It is going to, whatever you are thinking of doing, you have not been, that laid back attitude. I don't want to do this. Oh, I'm just not up to it. So all that you're coming out. Now you're coming out of that zone, that laziness, that comfort, that cushy zone of yours. Now you're going to be charged up, all charged up, because Ketu is already there. So now you're going to be working out. Now you're going to be, all charged up to do and do things which are lying pending. Setting goals is going to take place now. You're going to be gradually achieving these goals. Till the 1st of July, you'll be well equipped. And by the time Mars will be in your Leo sign. So again, it is going to be all charged up energy at that time as well. So this is the start of the energies where you want actually the results now. So this is definitely going to be a very positive time. Good time to get connected with your co-workers. You will be getting too much workload and sports activity, because Pisces is your 6th house. So some sports activity you should adopt, or you should just go to hit the gym, work out, take care of your health. Don't ignore your health. This is not going to help you otherwise. Also with children, you will be having some connection with your children also right now, or maybe children will require that kind of attention, or your education, or your creativities, the creative self of yours, that is going to get charged up now. And there is a with Saturn energy there can be complications or lack of happiness in relationship. You might have a breakup also, or it can, because there's Ketu in the trine, Venus in the trine, Mars looking at the 5th house. So a lot of energy is actually towards the first house and the 5th house. So first house is self, 5th house is children, 5th house is romance, creative energies. So you might get very serious about your work, but you might just get detached from your relationship. It actually, the malefic planets harm the living beings. Okay. not the living things. So this is going to uplift you financially, work-wise, upliftment is there, but in relationship, there can be some problems or separation. So you have to be cautious about your past life, past experiences. You have to be careful that maybe somebody, maybe some ex comes into your life and causes havoc. So all of that you have to be cautious about. It can be separation from your partner also. You have to be cautious about all these energies. Identify what exactly is actually hindering your happiness. What is it that you have to work on? So there can be a lot of, maybe superficiality attached to your relationship, just physical, or it could be that you are going to be getting very, very emotionally inclined and the person leaves you and goes, oh, I don't want so much of being pushy, partner. Okay. And just avoid any kind of aggressive talk with your children. Just be more polite, get more emotionally inclined, handle them well. This might bring about, some kind of isolation or seclusion from you if at all you don't, just be friendly with them. Okay. Take care of your health and take care of your maybe workouts, exercise regime, fitness regime, follow some diet plan if you want to lose weight. And this is initiation time, action time, not just thinking about things. All right. As far as your journeys, travels is concerned, you can be doing so as well. You can plan everything and it'll fall in place for sure. Okay. Eat right. Eat right. Coming to the next sign, that is Scorpio. So for Scorpio natives, this transit, the Lagnacious transit, is happening over your 9th house. So this is definitely a very positive time for taking a trip. If you want to go overseas, you'll be going. You have any kind of educational plans, political institutions, religious institutions. If you want to get connected to, you will be able to. This is also a very good time for getting into the, maybe some politics or something, to do with your own cultural opinions that you have formulated. So you're going to be working on that as well. This is also a very good time for getting connected with the foreigners, with the foreign lands. You'll be meeting a guru while traveling, maybe, who will become your guru. Or maybe you will meet somebody on that journey and that becomes your a very dear one to you. So this is a very positive time for your for forming a connection with people also. There can be that you are going to be actually, getting a lot of ideas now, innovation, something to do with your, mental frame, it's going to change the personality, the persona, the behavior that is going to be subtly changing. And also there is a possibility if you take up occult sciences, you get into astrology, this is also that kind of a time. You are going to be having a lot of subconscious motivations, how you can achieve your goals. This is the time when you will set the goals. Or just go back to 2021, June, July, what all happened. Maybe the similar kind of experience you will be feeling, or you will be maybe taking it further on, and you will be, just, this is the culmination time. Or maybe you have initiated something, so this is the culmination time, or you have thought about something 2021, and now in 2021 what you could do, now you're going to be actually implementing it. So you're going to be bringing that now into force. So this is also a time when you will have or you will encounter somebody from the past, your ex, or maybe somebody who's going to be, changing your mindset. And this is also the time to work on your children. You have to be careful about your children's mental setup. You have to help them out. They need your support. Also, there is a chance of purchasing an old house. There is a probability of renovating your place where you are living. Okay. And this will bring about some connection with the foreigners. Travels to the foreign lands might be a little cumbersome. Take care of your documentation. You might just have some issues with the documentation. So be well prepared for that. Also, there is a thing, just get into that zone where you look after your health also, fitness regime, diet plan, organizing yourself, organizing your calendar. All of that you have to do. Connecting with the people who are actually helping you. So just, take their advice, take their help. Okay. Take their help. Don't let them feel inferior. Take their help, tell them, appreciate them that, oh, wow, you helped me. Thank you. Okay. So that's something that you should be doing, and identify your problems, where the problem lies. If at all you're thinking of parting ways with your partner, this is not the right time to do so. Okay. This is not the right time. It might bring about some complications and it might just linger on. So just make sure that you're not taking impulsive decisions right now. Okay. Impulsive can be that your aggression is passive aggression. Okay. It is not active. It is not going to show, it's not coming out in a proper manner. You're not going to be emoting yourself well. Okay. But at the same time, you're getting an opportunity to change and to rectify certain things also from the past, and you will be doing it for sure. Okay. Coming to the next sign, that is Sagittarius. I hope you understood the technique that I mentioned in the beginning part. I explained in the Gemini sign also. So please watch it, Sagittarius. So for Sagittarius, this transit of Mars is in your 8th house. See, 8th house energy is always about something which is very deep down, inside you. There is always a conflict. There is something to do with creation. You're thinking very big. The conflict is that I want to come out of the comfort zone now. I have to transform. So this is the, if you will see, this is the middle of the house of the horoscope. So that is why it is called the house of death, because the invisible half is dying and the visible half, you are going to be in the limelight after this. You're going to be coming out of that shell of yours. So you are actually growing. You are coming out of the cushioned environment you were in. So now is the time when you will be transforming. That is why 8th house energy is the house of death, and then comes the new beginnings. So now you're getting into that zone where you will be starting something new, starting something big. So you're improving. You can be very impatient though, because it's the sign of restlessness also. Cancer sign is a very impatient and restless sign. It's a very emotional sign for that reason. Sensitive sign. So now you might become very sensitive, you might become very impatient, but at the same time, you will value others. You will value other people's money. So you will actually be looking after not just yourself, but other people also. This might make you get involved in sexual encounters also. Or maybe you will be sexually very agile, but very emotional. That connection will be there. You will feel that connection with the partner now. Deep down, you will be really getting into that zone where you're physically and mentally and emotionally very much connected to your partner. You will have a great capacity of transformation. You will allow yourself to surpass yourself, to be a better version of yourself, actually. So this is a very beautiful time to take yourself to another level now. Don't confine yourself to what you are doing right now only. There is a bigger picture waiting for you. There is a bigger thing waiting for you there. Bigger events are waiting for you. Okay. And be a team leader. Do for others also. When you are uplifted, what do you do? What do you do? You start giving. Your picture is full. Only then you will be able to give to others, isn't it? So this is the time to fill that picture up and then start giving others. So this is also a good time for innovation, creativity. This will make you get into that zone where you are performing activities in a team. You're going to be meeting people who are going to be realizing your own dreams also. So this is like a beautiful transit for you, actually. You feel that you found yourself and you're using this time as in a very productive manner. Very productive. This might take you to to foreign land. In case you have anybody, you will form. This is good for occult sciences also. Excuse me for this. I've been talking from a long time, so readings and all. Sunday is there, so it's like it's Sunday time. So that's why, you know, I get a little tired also. So when you look at the when you're looking at the picture in a very broader way, so this gives you a different perspective towards life. So you're going to be helpful. If you're an astrologer yourself, you're going to be really helpful to others. It might give you maybe a new technique to impart. I'm not Sagittarius, but yes, Sagittarius sign is there in my chart also, because today I imparted a technique to you guys. So this is also a good time for purchasing a property, land, investments. It will uplift you here as well, and will get you connected to your mother, to your siblings. Short journeys on cards as well. Long journeys, short journeys, both actually is evident. You will be able to manifest a bigger picture, bigger things now in life. And this is going to be giving you a lot of energy towards newness, new beginnings. And there is a direct there's a direct connection of where's the water, I think. Anyhow, I forgot the water. So there's a direct connection of Mars with Jupiter, with Saturn. So this will make you very serious now. The gravity, you know, that you have that gravity now to realize your goals. So this is a good time for you. Enjoy this transit. It's going to uplift you for sure. Just take care of your health. There can be some mental aberrations also. You can feel little uneasy because of your fevers, throat issues, lung related problems. All of that you have to take care of. Otherwise, it is a good time for going to another next level that you have been waiting for. All right. Yeah, I know. Thank you. But I'm not, I don't have water right now here. So I'll definitely be doing it in some time after the video gets over. I just forgot to keep water next to me. So coming to the next sign, that is Capricorn. So for Capricorn natives, this transit is happening over your 7th house. So the focus is towards relationships. Okay, your focus is mainly towards relationships. Relationships could be not just with your partner, it could be with your siblings, it could be with your mother, it could be your father, it could be with your friends, it could be with anyone. So your actually focus would be how you can improvise in your how you can improvise yourself in your relationships right now. You're very emotional right now, but at the same time you're going to be having a lot of overwhelming experiences. Maybe with your partner you can have a lot of arguments, but those arguments are not going to be bringing you down, the relationship down. You're going to be having you know, some improvement. You're going to be improvising on things right now, and you're working on your relationships better. And this will bring about the new you, the transformed you also. How you can, you know, be it is possible that after a few days you feel that you should, you know, express yourself. You feel that, you know, good that you express yourself, even if it was you know, out of anger, it was out of love, it was out of you know, irritability. But you're going to be improving, you're going to be uplifting this relationship, remember. And this is also going to be bringing about the real you, the new you. And it is possible that you are going to be working towards your financials, towards your goal setting together. You go out for dinners, you date each other again. Even if you're you know, married, you start dating each other. You know, it happens. You want to start afresh. So instead of parting ways, you're going to be having some kind of relationship which is going to uplift you. Okay, it is going to be a better phase for you regards to your connectivity with the people overall, not just your partner, with everybody around you, partnership, relationship, or maybe somebody whom you're actually, you know, meeting for work. At the place of work also, you would be forming a good connectivity. Maybe you're not having that kind of bounding. You will be having that good bounding now, that good bonding, sorry. Okay, that good bond will be built up. Okay, so this is going to be a very good time for making your position at the place of work stronger also. You're going to be very productive. You're going to be very innovative also at the same time. And it can bring about some short journeys also, which are very fruitful. Maybe you're going to be traveling and you meet somebody, you know, on the way, or your co-workers you're traveling with, and you actually come up with some good ideas, which you will be, you know, bringing in the forefront, and or maybe some good ideas for yourself. You can be very sporty. You can get involved in some sports activity or workouts or something to do with rigorous workouts, you know, physical workouts also. This is a good time for getting involved in some exercises also. It will be good for you if you can connect with your siblings. Take the help of your siblings to uplift yourself also. They will help you. Maybe you're going to be selling off the property you have been thinking of from a long time. Some contracts, PR, visa, agreements, you're going to be doing all of that also if at all you're traveling overseas. So you're going to be doing all of that as well. This is a good time for communication, corporate communication, presentations. You're working through all of that. Some technologies you will be bringing in also. Some new innovative ideas you're going to be having in your mind, and you're going to be actually putting them forward. A connection with, maybe you're a journalist and you're forming a good connectivity with the political background people. You're going to be meeting those kind of people. You're going to be convincing everybody well because of your good communication skills. You're going to be meeting people and uplifting yourself because of your communication skills also. Okay. Don't feel insecure about things. This will not bring any growth to you. And also be careful while driving. Okay, be careful about when you're traveling, you know, just make sure that everything is intact. Don't be too irritable. Don't irritate others also. Just lie low. Okay. And there is a possibility that you're working through your financials also right now. You're going to be rigorously working on your funds, how you can save more money, how you can park more funds in a proper manner. Okay. Or maybe you will be connecting with the experts right now. Relationship is not going to break. Don't worry. Coming to the next sign, that is Aquarius. Aquarius. So for Aquarius natives, this transit of Mars is happening in your 6th house. And see, 6th house is one of the houses where this is the Dusthana and malefic planets do well here. So in the 6th house, you will feel that there is a possibility of handling the energy very well. You'll be channelizing your energy very well also. And this is going to be bringing about a lot of energy towards growth. Now you are focused on the energies towards the positive side. You will be able to handle the energies well. Also, you know, this will bring about a lot of inclination towards improving of your health. If you are having any health issues from a long time, now is the time when you will be able to come out of the problem areas. You'll be getting the right kind of treatment. You'll be getting stronger. The immunity levels are going to get better. Just take a lot of water. Water intake should be increased. Any kind of fever, inflammation, etc. you have been going through will get subsided also. And there can be some kind of conflicts that you'll be dealing with at the workplace. So just drink lots of water. Don't be irritable. Don't be egocentric, so that, you know, you are in that frame where you are in the balanced state of mind. Also, there is a possibility of, you know, venting out your energy well through workouts. So just work out. The workload is increasing undoubtedly with Mars's ingress in the Cancer sign and looking at Saturn. So the workload is going to increase exponentially, but you are gaining weight. So you must actually work out and you must actually tone up. Follow that diet plan right now. It's high time that you look after your health. Blood related issues, feet related issues, pain in the legs happens. So just take care of your bones and strengthen them. Have vitamins. Vitamin D is very essential for you. So have all of that and go bask in the sun in the morning before 9 a.m. Just sit for some time, even if it's a hot temperature that you're in that country. But you should, you should bask in the sun before 9 a.m. Absorb those energies. This is going to actually help you. This energy is going to help you. Also, there is a possibility that you get into some kind of partnership, you get in touch with people who are working through the financials. You can be more ambitious regarding your money and possessions also during this time, and you will make the effort more to achieve those goals and achieve them. Your desire to have possessions is quite powerful at this time. You're likely to be more entrepreneurial, and maybe in your professional affairs, in your business affairs, you're going to be more involved. Just go back and see how things were in 2021, June, July, how things were when Mars was transiting your sixth house, how things were. So you can just compare and see how, you did during that time. So that will help you only, so you can be more involved in some overspending free, spree. So don't do that, just save your money. That's something which you have to work on during this time. And this also brings about some theft. So be careful about your possessions. Make sure that everything is under lock and key. Make sure of that. Also, there is a possibility of getting connected with your father, your cultural or educational or political institution, something which you are going to be involved in during this time. And you will have some foreign travels also. You're thinking of shifting out from the place where you are right now, and you will be changing everything. Your environment, your surroundings are going to change also. There is a possibility of looking at the bigger picture now. Now you're going to be changing your perspective towards life, and achievement of goals is also going to be realized. All right. Coming to the last sign, that is Pisces. So for Pisces natives, this transit of Mars is happening over your fifth house zone. So this is definitely going to be bringing about a lot of change in you, a lot of creative energy in you also. You're going to be thinking about, your children right now. Your main goal and focus is about children. You're thinking about your relationship also with your partner. And you can be having sexual encounters, and you can be very much involved in romantic relationships also. In case you have been having issues in relationship, now you're going to be sort them out as well. This is also a good time for coming out of the violent behavior. Maybe you or your partner have been having some violent confrontation. So now that is going to subside, or maybe some verbal arguments you have been having. Now things are going to get better. It's better that you get involved in some sports activity, but not dangerous sports activity, just mild ones. That will be actually helpful, which actually clears up your mind, emotional bent of mind, because you have to vent out. There is a lot of bottled up energy, so you have to actually vent it out. So you and what happens during this time, you have your children are also getting very violent, or maybe they're getting very emotional, and they need that support from you. So you have to be present. If at all you want things not to get intensified, you have to be present for them. Okay. And there is a lot of energy towards your transformative energy. You're getting that kind of chance where you are going to be changing your perspective. You're going to be actually getting more involved in those areas where you uplift yourself. Maybe you are going to be counseling others. It could be that you are a consultant yourself. You can be an astrologer. If you want to learn astrology, this is a good time also for doing so. But this is also going to be bringing about a lot of working on yourself. You need that recognition. You are looking for that recognition. You try to dominate others because of your this persistent nature of yours. The irritation is there, but at the same time you're going to be coming out of each and every problem, because this is like bringing about the new you. You're going to be changing now. So when the change is inevitable, you are actually working through that also now. You're getting that chance to work through that also. Okay. So the change is towards better or not, that depends on you yourself. if you really want any kind of transformative energy, so you have to work through it, right? Any kind of relationship issue, if you have to work through it. Okay, some kind of interference, some kind of negotiation is going to take place, which might just bring about the relationship issues. But you will be highly interested in uplifting yourself in a productive manner. You're going to be having a lot of intensity also in relationships, and you're going to be having some transformative energies towards higher self. So you're going to be moving into that innovative view, creative view also right now. Okay, and this is also going to be giving you a lot of impulsive energy. Physical exercise is a must. Okay, just balance the energy and you will feel better. And this will bring about a lot of passive aggression in you as well. Okay, passive aggression is that you are not able to vent out your feelings. You can't emote. Then you feel suddenly, you want to explode. You have not been able to convey. So now what happens? When you are not, see, you should convey, you should say it if you're feeling something. Rather than keeping it to yourself. Then what happens, there is an explosive energy which builds up towards the end, and then that causes troubles even more in relationship with the people around you also. There is a possibility of exploring yourself now, because Saturn is in your 12th house and Mars is going to be looking at the Saturn. So this is the time to manifest your subtle energies that you have, to a bigger picture. Now you're going to be aware of what you are actually, you're going to be getting that clarity about what is your karma, how you can improvise on yourself. Maybe you're going to be having connections with the NGOs or somewhere where, you can get involved in helping others. Those kinds of fields or those kinds of institutions you'll be getting connected to. Some religious institution or hospitals, you should work through that also. Okay. A good combination for engineers though. Take care of your feet region, legs region. You can have pains, body pains. So take care of all of that. And take the help of your friends, friend circle, experts. They'll help you out. They definitely will. Only if you are having a lot of, faith. Don't drift apart. Don't isolate yourself. Okay, any kind of fevers, any kind of irritation or any kind of inflammation, if you have, just take care of your health. This might just come up often, so take care of all of that as well. Okay, Ketu is in your 8th house, any which ways Mars is looking, so you have to take care when you're driving. You have to take care of your lower abdominal region. Blood related issues can come up, so take care of all of that. Either or, depending on your personal chart, if at all you have these kind of combinations in your chart, so definitely it'll trigger all these things. Take care of your children's health also. Children are becoming very isolated. They're getting isolated. They're feeling that they're feeling lost. So help them out, because from the 5th house, in the 4th house, we have a Ketu. Thankfully, Jupiter, when is aspecting, it's saving all of that. But still, you have to make sure that you help them. Okay, be by their side. So this is it. I hope you all enjoyed this Mars's ingress in the Cancer sign video. Please do like, subscribe, and share the video so that people can get the insights on the same. And there's a technique that I have adopted, new technique. Please do follow that technique and try it out. It'll definitely help you out and understand astrology better and use it. All right. So have a great Mars's ingress in Cancer sign. Just lie low. Don't lose your patience. Don't lose your mind. And don't keep things to yourself. Just say it. Whatever you're feeling, say it to your own people. Okay. Stay blessed, everyone. Stay blessed.